Hey guys, and welcome to game number 91 out of 100 of my rematch series against the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot. As you can see on the scoreboard on the left, we are down 40 to 50, which means to even up the match, I have to win the last 10 games in a row beginning with today. It's not going to be easy, but we'll give it the best shot we can. Opening rack has a blank, which is nice. Otherwise, it's a little clunky. Don't think I have a bingo here. Almost like biotoxin or something, but need another letter for that. Thinking just OB here, OBI. I have a T and a blank, so I'll play it aggressively here, hoping to double-double with OBIT. Just make doubly sure I don't have a bingo here, but yeah, I'm not feeling it, so this looks fine. Alright, that should yield a bingo. I don't know if I have a double-double as it currently stands. Dilator is not a double-double. That would... Oh, actually, wait, I can double-double with Dilator, because Obaya is a word. That's sneaky. Making the blank an A instead of using the T. Okay, so Dilator for 83 looks good. Trifold is also there. That is not a double-double. I could play that for 70. Any other 7s here? Probably. I feel like there's got to be another 7. Diluter with a U. But we'll see what BestBot does here. BestBot's been thinking for a little bit, and yeah, based on that, we'll either double-double with Dilator or adjust accordingly. All right, I guess we'll be adjusting accordingly. Elute for 16. So, obviously, I'm still bingoing. That is not going to change. Nothing goes in front of Elute, so I can bingo through this E with something like Idolator. That's 66. Do I have something starting with an O? Doubt it. Lordotic with a blank C doesn't hit the triple. Idolator, Toroidal don't hit the triple. Not feeling it there. Trifold here feels a little risky. Maybe Trifold and Eluded? It feels reasonable. 68, yeah, maybe that's the best play. I could see this. 68, sacrificing 2 for defense, given I'm taking a lead with a bingo, feels reasonable. Maybe something through this E, actually, like Stollider, which doesn't fit. Idolator, Tailored. I don't see anything all that good there. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and play Trifold over here. It seems reasonable to me. And kind of a clunky draw, although I do at least have the Y, which kind of offsets my other 6 consonants. Try to play something like Braxy if I get an A, or just Rye, depending on what the bot does here, but we'll see. The bot plays AE for 10. Huh. Fairly un-BestBot-like play, if I dare say so myself. It must be very close to a bingo to do something like that. Wow. I don't see BestBot fish that egregiously too often. Welp. I mean, that doesn't really help me. I can't really do a whole lot here without a vowel. I mean, do I trade? Maybe I just trade and keep, like, SR or something and hope that I can bingo back. I mean, I'm a little worried about the bot double-doubling through this T, but there's really just not all that much I can do about it, like I said. I mean, I can't even play, like, through this I always look through vowels on the board whenever I have no vowels, but it's just not a whole lot there. I mean, I could play, maybe, you know what I do? Maybe I play Rye for 15. I think I play Rye. Unless the bot happens to have a double-double with an A in that exact spot, hooking a Rye, that's going to stop it. I think this is the play, guys, after a fish. At least, hopefully, I can force it to bingo down the D column, which is going to score a lot less. With my X, as long as I can pull a decent vowel here, or ideally 2, I'll maybe have some good comebacks. Maybe I can even draw, like, fix-its from this F. Yeah, I think Rye, especially after a fishy play like AE, is probably worth it, just to block a couple lines for 8s. Yeah, I think that's the move. I'm going to do it. Nice. Might not be bingoing immediately, but that's an extremely good draw. Pulling the second blank. Oh, wait a minute. I have Saltbox. I don't think it plays, but I do have Saltbox. I just realized that. Hey, maybe I'll get a spot. That would be pretty cool. I mean, Axe here is very reasonable if Saltbox is not going to go down, which, again, right now it doesn't, but we'll see. BestBot is thinking, which is probably a good sign after a fish like that. Probably a good sign it doesn't have an obvious bingo. I mean, it could also mean it has, like, 18 bingos and is trying to decide what the best one is. Like, we've seen that happen before with BestBot, where it's like, why are you thinking when you have like so many bingos and they're all reasonably good? But hard to know with an opponent as sneaky as BestBot, but we'll await its decision. All right, Foodie. Wow, weird sequence of events there after 8E to a Val dump like that. Huh. Okay. Well, do I have a bingo, saltbox, and a blank? I mean, I could just play saltbox, keeping a blank. It's not awful. I could try to block more with like tax, I guess. But I mean, I think I maybe it just drew 5. It's not that likely to have a bingo. I think I just play axe. And I mean, I have an E to play through. If I draw 1 vowel, I can also probably just bingo with the SAE over there. Like, let me just make sure I don't have a bingo, though, or something from this E or to this E. Feels like I should be close to a bingo here, almost like subtaxon. Blank is probably going to have to be a vowel. Yeah, saltbox still not going to fit as a bingo. Blank doesn't necessarily have to be a vowel, but it likely is. So we'll start with those. Yeah, I don't see anything with an A or an E. I doubt it. O. No, boxtails is not good. Just oxtails and foxtails. And a U. No. Almost box halls or something. Maybe a Y? I doubt it. Yeah, I think I just play axe, guys. And again, if I draw 1 vowel, I'm almost certainly bingoing. Like, I'm up enough and I have the blank. I think here my better strategy is just to go for the knockout instead of, playing tax. And then maybe the bot bingos and I can't bingo back. Like here, if the bot bingos, I can probably just bingo back. Sometimes in Scrabble, the best defense is just to play offense. And given I have an S in the blank and now the bot has just drawn 5 random tiles, I think this is the play. I'm doing it. All right, not really what I wanted. I mean, I actually still have Stablist for like 60 through this E, which I will play if it stays open. Yeah, I mean, it's still a bingo. Kind of happy to see Java. That's going to really block off the left-hand side of the board. Now, it might still score a lot with Javas. I'm not going to burn my blank and play there if I can play Stablist. Is that my only bingo? Subtlest also, but Stablist is 1 more point. Anything through an I or an O? Again, I mean, I'm only going to consider blank vowels here. It would have to be A, E, I, O, U. No, I don't think so. Don't think so. So, all right, Stablist it is for 60. Watch out for Unstablist as an extension. Decent draw here. Yeah, I mean, it's something to watch out for. Unstablist, I'm not actually worried about it. Like, it'll score 30, 33, I guess. I mean, that's like an average score anyway. So, could be a useful little dump, but I'm not particularly worried about it. All right, up 80, liking the position here. Can't really do much about Javas. Pretty promising rack, but W makes it a little tricky to bingo. I don't think fishing is going to be correct here, given I have a lead. I kind of want to just turn over tiles with dotting, honestly. 26 points, keeping an L is solid. Goes for one of the S's for a big play with Javas. Doesn't open a lot. I mean, if the bot bingos through the N, she isn't a great floater with 5 N's left anyway. It's going to score nothing. Same thing with the G. I mean, it might score a little, but it's going to give me back counterplay, and it blocks the O and the D. I'm liking dotting. Generally, in these positions, guys, when you're up, it's better to not fish. Because also, like, where am I really bingoing? So I do this. I keep giant, which is a great leave. Maybe I hit a bingo through the D, but if I don't, then, I have more of a chance of just having a low-scoring rack and not really having all that much. Dotting scores more, turns over more tiles, both to accelerate the end of the game when I'm ahead and give myself more chances at an S or a Z, like a scoring tile. I think it's a better play at this score. If I'm down, then it's a different story. But being up 80, I think dotting is looking good here. I mean, if there's a way I could score that much without blowing up my rack, I would consider it, but I just don't see it, so I'm doing it. Okay. Like to see the S here. Lonesome doesn't fit. Wow, Viff instantly. All right, I guess I did kind of bail it out, but That's fine. Yeah, Lonesome wouldn't have fit, or ONMLs. I mean, I think just Looms, right? I think here the tactic is just take that out. Yeah, there's another S. I don't want the bot scoring 50 there. I'm going up over 100. Even if that bot bingos, I'm still in the driver's seat. The board is pretty shut. I think I just go outrighting here, keep my foot on the gas. If the bot doesn't bingo on top, I'll shut it down next turn and just be up 100 and kind of win. I think this is the play. Yeah, I'm not going to turn down 45 points here. Excellent draw. I'm drawing very well this game. Haven't really had any bad draws. I mean, I've had one or two that I guess like even after Axe, when I drew 2 consonants, I still had a bingo, so it wasn't even really that bad a draw. Yeah, the Z is generally a very good tile when you're ahead, because it's easy to score well with it. I'm going to just play Enta Zoa now for like 50. 54 points. I love playing a lot of tiles when I'm ahead. Again, accelerates the end of the game, reduces the number of turns your opponent's likely to have to try to hit a bingo. Yeah, not like the most important factor, but all else being equal, it's nice to do. I'm playing this for sure. That's not a good draw, but I think I'm up enough that I'll be able to withstand it. Probably try to even just like glue here. That's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe I'll have to exchange depending on what it does, but I'm not too nervous. All right, I'm actually kind of happy to see that. Now the G is blocked. I think I do just block this L, honestly. Or I mean, those like luge or glue. Like, where's it bingoing after that, right? I mean, I could also exchange. I don't know. I mean, EECU is kind of bad, but the L is just like the only line left. I think there's a lot of value in blocking it. If I exchange and it bingos for 90, then yeah, things could get a little dicey. Yeah, I think I should block here. Is there anything better than luge for 5? Not really. Yeah, not really. I mean, I'm still going to be up over 100. I think, this is the kind of lead, guys, and the kind of board where you can afford to make plays like this. I always advocate for extreme caution when you're making a play like this that, scores 5 and keeps a bad lead. Like, usually you just want to exchange, but, the things I look for are I'm up triple digits. It's also a board where there's no other bingo lines. If you're up 70 and there's 5 bingo lines, you do not want to make this kind of play. Because what's going to happen is you make this kind of play, your opponent finds somewhere else to bingo, now you're at the tie game, you have crap, and you're all of a sudden in trouble. Here, it's like I do this. There's BestBot cannot bingo on this board, like, period. I mean, I don't even know if it's possible. And I'm up 117, so I can withstand anything that's not a bingo. And if it opens, I can just kind of cat and mouse it. Yeah, I think this is the play here. Like, you got to know when is the right time to play paranoid defense and when is the right time to just keep scoring. I think now is the time to play defense, so I'm going to do it. Like, this rack is not great, but it's fine. I mean, I have words on here. Having too many vowels is generally better than having too many constants within reason when you're trying to maintain a lead, because even though you're not scoring a ton, you have some flexibility and usually the ability to block anything your opponent opens. If you end up with no vowels, that can be really dangerous because sometimes your opponent will set up a hook you just can't block or put a constant in a triple line and you can't block it. So again, if you have this kind of lead, wow, trade 4 by BestBot, goodness. Yeah, if you have this kind of lead, this is not a bad rack. Well, I'm not opening anything here, that's for sure. I mean, just try to clean up the rack a little bit, I guess. I mean, even like Aquay or something here is not bad. Anything next to Trifold? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do here, but that's honestly a good thing. Oh, here's a nice little insertion, too. I could play Aid for 21. That's probably fine. This leaf is not awful, honestly. I mean, looking at all those N's and R's left, slightly constant heavy pull, I don't mind this at all. Saves the U for Unstablest if I pull an N. There's 4 N's left. I mean, at this point on this board, Unstablest is a decent score. I kind of like this play, honestly. I mean, it gives back nothing. This leave is fine. The C is actually kind of nice to keep, too, for defense when you have a lead, because then if your opponent opens a line, the C is a great defensive tile since it doesn't make any 2s, so yeah, this play looks fine to me. I'm doing it. A little clunky, but all right. I mean, again, like the bot is, at some point, the bot has to try something. Like if the bot doesn't open, then like yeah, see, all right. And this, guys, is exactly why I was making the point I made before about having, too many vowels instead of too many consonants. Like, I have a crappy rack, but I'll still have options here. I can even just play cheek or chica, I'll play chic because I don't want to give back a bingo line. If I had 7 consonants, this is where I could actually lose a game, right? If the bot makes a play like this, if I had 7 consonants without an S, all of a sudden, if I can maybe play a tile here, but then the bot finds a way to like triple still or bingos massively from this H, that's when you can have problems. And that's why you want to be really careful about ending up with no vowels when you have a huge lead, because your opponent is going to get desperate at some point. They have to, and you do not want to have 7 consonants when they do this. Like, I've seen more games than you think lost that way. Someone gets careless when they're up 120, their opponent opens a triple, they have 7 consonants, they can't do anything, and then their opponent comes back with something for 185 points. So just be careful of that. But yeah, here I'm fine. Like I said, I'm just going to play chic. I don't care if I'm keeping AEUU. It's, if I get one of the 4 ends now, I have unstablist, which I'll probably get. There's nowhere for the bot to bingo. If it opens a triple, I'll be able to block. This is fine. And like, even if I didn't have chic, even if I have to just play UH, like, that's fine. But obviously I'll do this. Wow, still no N. A little surprising, but okay. It's not like I need to hit unstablist to win. Just a little surprised, although I guess if I don't get any ends, then BestBot, ooh, nice. Okay. Cool extension there. See, the other thing you always want to be careful of too, guys, and again, I can't tell you how many times I've seen games carelessly lost this way, is emptying the bag. Now, I'm up enough that I'm probably fine if I do this. I doubt I lose, even if the bot bingoes back, since I'm up so much, but there's no reason to do this. Like, I can't tell you how many times someone's like, oh, I'm up 100 points. I'm emptying the bag, but I'm up 100 points. What could happen? Their opponent bingos back for 90, catches them with 7 tiles on their rack, and wins by 8. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that happen. So we're going to just not empty here. It's also, I don't even know how the bot's bingoing. With an E early in the word with that pull, it's probably not possible. Just play off 3, just play like Rue over here. This is fine. There's no need to block. And if somehow there's a 7 I'm not seeing, I'll have another turn and I'll win. But I don't think the bot's bingoing. Yeah, again, I just need 1 end for unstablist here. I'd be surprised. And hey, if I don't get it, that means the bot has 3 ends. So it's not really a bad thing either. Yeah, this looks good. All right, I got an N. Is unstablist best? Maybe? Might not be, actually. Is the bot going out? Probably not. Yeah, so if I can go out in 2, that's probably better than playing unstablist, even though it is stylish. Or I could just play like unstablist and save Kep. Or even maybe Kep first, saving unstablist. It's a decent option. The question is it better for me to force it out in 2 here? Do I really want to spend the time to think about it? That's the other question. Any big plays here? What's this? Yeah, maybe I just play this, saving unstablist, right? That's a decent option. Yeah, I don't mind that. I really don't think the bot is going out. I can also go out on my next play with like NU, or if for some reason it's better to do that. Yeah, I think the score's enough, guys. I don't think I worry about the out and 2. I think I just play pack and then unstablist. If the bot decides to block unstablist with like, with what, like pi for 8, then I'll just go out. It probably shouldn't even block. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's not going to block it. All right. It's almost certainly better for me to play for 33 than go out. Yeah, if I go out for within Euro, it's only 7. So I get plus 11. I get 33. The bot's going to need 18 points to make it better to play in Euro. It's not getting 18 with NS, right? It's getting a decent amount with XIS and Sun. It's 15, but it's still better to do this by a little bit, I think. Yeah. All right, 454, 331. Solid game there, guys. Not too stressful. That's what we like to see. Definitely drew better than BestBot, but I will take it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Obi looks fine again. Opens a lot of hooks. I have a T and a blank. I'm going to be aggressive here. I think I have a better rack than the bot, most likely. So, good time to be aggressive. Oh, yeah. I saw a trifold for 70 here. No good reason to do that for just 2 points. Trifold here, I think, much more sensible. But, wow, AE, huh? Ooh, I might have missed a few things. We'll look at my rack in a second. But, Really AE with this, huh? Boy, that's a little surprising to me. I mean, it doesn't seem like a rack that you're that likely to bingo with, and you're not even setting yourself up for a good hook. I mean, DAE is not good, so ED words don't fit there. If I, make a play like I did and block the T and the R, your bingo prospect seems slim. I might go, well, that's kind of risky. I might go a node here at least. I don't know, just to open some more on the left. Yeah, this feels like a strange play to me. I do not like 2-tile plays that keep mediocre 5-tile leaves, as you guys know. A little surprised to see BestBot make this play, guys, I'll be honest. I don't agree with it, but okay. Then here I might have, Zist here. Is that better? Debatable. I don't think I like Swelchery. That feels strange. Oryx is another interest. Ooh, Oryx is nice. Sets up the B. Yeah, tricky word to see. That's probably the better play. I mean, Rye is not bad. Like I said, it does have some, Rye is, I think, less of a mistake in light of the bot's last play because it has a lot of defensive merit, like I said during the game, blocking those two very good bingo lines, especially after AE signals a Val-heavy rack. So Rye does have a lot of benefits, but I think Oryx just going all out for scoring is better, right? I mean, if bot bingos, I'm going to have like bows or something for 50 very often. This is a better play. Definitely a missed opportunity. Yeah, and see, like, this is why I don't like AE for BestBot. It just, like, results in too many of these racks. Yeah, Oryx would have definitely been better, but okay. Oh, taxables. Shoot. Missed that for some reason. Axe is not so much worse, because I do keep the S in the blank, but yeah, definitely want to be taking the bingo here. It is 38 more, and there is some risk of not bingoing with this leave, especially if I do draw 2 constants. So definitely an error here. Not sure why I didn't see that. Just, I guess, didn't look too closely enough at making the blank an A. But yeah, sloppy error there for sure. Stablest and subtlest only bingos here. That looks fine. Bot just drawing terribly here. Yeah, and again, like, if I'm down and it's a wide open board, then sure, do this. But with a lead on this kind of board, I definitely stand by playing dotting over here. I think that's a much better play. Wow, yeah, the bot just getting awful letters here. Blooms looks good. Bot plays Frig. Why not Frog? Why not Frog to keep ING? I mean, there's 3 I's left and 1 O, but yeah, why not Frog? You also got a floating O up here. I don't understand. Oh, is it? Is it setting up FOH? Is that why? I mean, okay, I guess. Isn't that a little bit too slow a plan at this kind of deficit? Like, don't you need to go for a bingo immediately? Like, it's clever. I mean, to set up FOH. I don't know. Then you're just blocking the whole bottom. I think that's too slow. I think you got to try to bingo immediately. I would have played Frog, but okay. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, the bot is just having some awful draws here. Yeah, I stand by a luge here again. I mean, like, there's no good plays. It's not like I have anything that much better. Take the opportunity to block, and, I mean, how is the bot coming back? Wow, the bot cannot catch a break here. Yeah, I mean, might as well, again, that's why you play hide. Maybe I have 7 constants, and I can't do anything, right? And then you can get a triple starting with SH. It's a good play. I mean, and that's why I was diligent about saving vowels. Yeah. A nice extension here. Yeah, again, no good reason to invite trouble here. Just don't empty the bag. Oh, Panko. But that doesn't keep unstablest, though. I think Pack is totally fine here. Yeah, all right. I mean, missing taxables was pretty bad, honestly. I really should. I missed a bingo like last week, too, I think. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with me, but been a little sloppy on my bingo finding. Got to work on that a little bit, but... all right. Otherwise, I think I played pretty well that game, and my tiles were thankfully good enough that I was able to make up for it. So I'll take it. Still in the match now, 9 down with 9 to go. So still a lot of work to do, guys, but good win today. Appreciate the support as always. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please kindly leave a like or a comment. Really helps the channel. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for game number 92. Bye bye.